Governor General of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Her Excellency Dame Susan Dillis Dugan, Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade and Consumer Affairs, the Honorable Frederick Stevenson, Leader of the Opposition, Dr. Goodwin Friday, Honorable Ministers of Government, distinguished guests, fellow Vincentians at home and abroad. Today we gather as one people to celebrate 46 years of independence. 46 years of perseverance, pride, and progress. Our theme this year, Celebrating Our Identity, Inspiring Our Future, captures perfectly the essence of who we are and what we continue to strive for. A nation confident in its roots, united in purpose, and hopeful for tomorrow. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has always been more than a cluster of islands. It is the heartland of the Garifuna people, whose fusion of African and indigenous heritage gave birth to a proud identity forged in resistance and courage. It is the land of roasted breadfruit and fried jackfish, symbols of our resourcefulness and our joy in the simple pleasures that make us who we are. As we look back on these 46 years, we see not just the passage of time, but the progress of a people steadily defining their place in the world while never losing sight of what makes them Vincentian. Our identity has been shaped by resilience. Time and again, we have faced adversity and emerged stronger. The eruption of La Soufrière in 2020, coming in the midst of a global pandemic, tested our courage and resilience as never before. Homes were lost, communities displaced, and livelihoods disrupted. But through it all, the Vincentian spirit stood unbroken. In the aftermath, neighbors became family, communities rallied together, and the diaspora reached out with compassion and solidarity. We rediscovered that the true strength of St. Vincent and the Grenadines lies not in its geography, but in its people, a people of faith, creativity, and unity. Culture continues to be the heartbeat of this identity. From the steady rhythm of the drum to the lively steps of the dance, from the stories of our elders to the dreams of our youth, the Vincentian voice speaks loudly across the region. Whether through the preservation of Garifuna traditions or the vibrant celebrations of our Nine Mornings Festival, we remind the world that our identity is alive and evolving. St. Vincent and the Grenadines provided proof that our greatness and our potential is not limited by the expanse of our geography, but is as broad as our ambition and as strong as our resolve. We became the first small island development state to be elected to the UN Security Council as a non-permanent member in June 2019 for the 2021 term. St. Vincent also was the smallest country to ever hold a seat on this council. Internationally, it has played a leadership and respected role in many regional and international fora. This anniversary is not only a moment for reflection, but also a time for renewal. As we celebrate who we are, we must also look to the future with vision and purpose. Our country faces the growing realities of climate change, more intense hurricanes, rising seas, coastal erosion that threaten the beauty and safety of the homeland. But every challenge also brings opportunity. We can build climate-resilient communities, we can invest in renewable energy, and we can lead the region in green innovation. St. Vincent and the Grenadines continues to strengthen its economy, navigating the global uncertainties that affect trade, tourism, and agriculture. By diversifying industries, promoting technology, creative enterprise, sustainable tourism, and climate-smart agriculture, we can secure a future that is both prosperous and sustainable. As we move forward, let us never forget that the greatest resource is the people. The future of St. Vincent and the Grenadines depends on how it educates, empowers, and inspires its citizens, especially our youth. St. Vincent and the Grenadines leads the OECS in investment in education, in healthcare, especially in critical areas such as pediatric and diabetic foot care. And as we look ahead, let us keep faith with those who came before us, the elders, pioneers, and patriots who built this nation from struggle and sacrifice. Their resilience should remind us that each generation must add its own chapter to the story of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This independence, let us celebrate the power of identity, our shared history, our values, and our belief in each other. Let us teach our children to take pride in their Garifuna heritage, in their language, their music, their traditions. Let us continue to honor our national heroes and heroines and those unsung men and women whose daily efforts sustain this nation. And most of all, let us inspire one another to dream boldly, to work faithfully, and to build a St. Vincent and the Grenadines that continues to rise above adversity. Every Vinci at home or abroad has a role to play, whether through innovation, service, or simple acts of kindness. Each of us contributes to the shaping of the future we celebrate today. 46 years ago, our forebears took a bold step into nationhood. Today we walk proudly in their footsteps, strong in identity, steady in purpose, and hopeful in spirit. May this independence remind us that we are the heirs of a proud legacy and the architects of an even brighter tomorrow. Together we can continue to celebrate who we are, and together we will keep inspiring the future we deserve. Happy 46th Independence, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. May God bless the beloved nation and all her people.